Oh boy. It's like, let's say it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, French time, French toast time, I'm pumped up. I'm just telling you, I'm pumped up. The Germans have capitulated. They're like, we will not continue this fight. They're pushing back their defenses, thinking about burning Paris down. So we think we might have the boys home by Christmas. McMurray, our Utah general, who's currently fighting in his battle, thinks that we might be having Thanksgiving in the Reichstag. So we'll see. Anywho, I'm calling it. There are no Germans east of the Orne. No, I'm sorry, west of the Orne. No Germans. Khan is taken. The only Germans on this side are all here. Actually, yeah, and so I'm going to be pushing in to get these guys out of supply. So I'm calling it because of this. McMurray and I closed exits. Sure, we lost a regiment or two. Who knows? But we closed the exit. That exit is closed too. So all these exits are closed. So when 21st Panzer or 2nd Panzer is supposed to come in on the 17th turn, they actually will not. They're supposed to come in on K, which is over here. So they'd have to delay a turn to get to L. So that would be turn 18, 19, 20, 21. They could come in on O. This is a swamp and a river. They cannot cross that. They have to use this bridge, this bridge, or delay to turn 22, which that's how many turns there are, and come in and attack from here. Well, let's see how many turns we'd have left. So I didn't even finish all of turn 14. Like these, my plan was this. The blues were going to move around. It's not blues, I know. Sorry. 51st Panzer was going to move. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, 51st Panzer was going to move around here, so they'd be together. The 50th Infantry Division. Did I say, how dare me, did I say 51st Panzer? 51st Infantry Division. Excuse me, I'm so excited. We're going to move around here. All the 50th Infantry Division, we're pretty much going to be all down here, and then I was just going to build this line of defense. They're kind of getting out of the way for road marches. The commandos are all going to, cover these. I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to take a nap, I guess. I was going to move all of 3rd Canadian across the River Orne, and they're just going to be pushing up here. So by the time turn 21 comes around, more than likely, this would all be cleared out. These guys would all be out of supply, if not dead. And there's just going to be a wall about 3 hexes deep, 3 counters each of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divisions. Just all right here saying, bring it on. And really, they probably would have all left the map themselves to go attack the 2nd Panzer Division around their tushies and taking them out. Big mistakes. I think as a German for me, when I did that attack at Panzer trying to push through, I shouldn't have done that. Panzer should have spread out, kind of covered here, maybe even reinforced by you, but definitely covered here to keep this big flow around that McMurray was able to do. Because there was gaping holes, and he found them, and he took care of them, because that's what he does. That's what I saw in the bathroom. Anyway, red in the bathroom stall. Okay, he's listening to me, by the way. He and Jeff are listening to me on the thing, but I'm not letting them talk. So, anyway, so I would have done that differently. I would have got the 12th together, kind of shuffled units around so that the units had a little bit more concentration. I guess one good thing about this game, them being spread out, is that I could activate them and they could do things all over the board. So I guess that's something to think about too. So what I'm saying is, I should have moved some of the 12th guys mainly more over here, maybe over here, 21st here. But in some ways it was good because the 21st had some here and here, but then they were just spread out. But this was a pretty weak side anyway. Yeah, basically just pushing through and trying to get as many 4-to-1 attacks if you could, as much as possible. And then as soon as possible, clearing roads so that you can road march. I mean, that's huge, obviously. Like right now, I'm just shuffling guys around. It's kind of annoying, honestly, because there's so many units to move. Just because we're at this end phase. I mean, all these guys think that, hey, the war's over, we won it, this is easy. Man, no, boys, you got a long way to go. So anyway, that was that. That was the most, I think, the most SCS I've ever played in one sitting, or in one game solo. But I didn't really go by myself because McMurray here was a couple times to help me out. Thank you so much for that. So if something happens on Utah, it's probably because his attention was diverted because he was helping me out. A lot of stuff here. Pretty cool seeing it. I've been wanting to play this one for a long time. So it was fun to have this kind of pressure of getting it done during this time period, working with the other guys. So we'll have to see how the other battles go. I will not be posting videos after the 11th. If the other guys are posting them, I might post just little updates to share, but you'll see it on their channel. So McMurray will keep posting on my channel if he's still going, which is, as of right now, I believe he is. And Jeff from Hex to Hex is still going. So he'll post his own videos, but I'll link to him. And then we also have Rob from ASL Spotting Round, which has joined us, as you know. And he, as far as I know, will be still posting videos, but as long as we're all posting videos, at least up to the 15th or so, which is when this ends, 15th of June, we'll post videos about our games, and I'm sure. And then we have a live show on I believe it's the 15th. But look for our channels to see when we have them going. So pretty cool. Thanks to Jeff, Rob, and McMurray for pushing me to do this and get it done. Pretty incredible. A few times I was getting kind of burnt out, like, oh boy. But then it just was really exciting to see that it was coming together. And so I was able to keep it through with that, to do that. Yeah, I wish there was a different way to do all the mortars. I don't know. I didn't really worry too much about, like, you're supposed to pre-plot it all out. There's just no way. There's no way you can track all that with all these mortars. I don't know if I did this. I think McMurray did this too. I don't know if we'll have to see if Jeff did. But I would stack a lot of that stuff. Now, the mortars, you kind of had to spread out because their range is only 3. But made it a little simpler to know what was under there. But I would just kind of try to semi-pre-plot, like, I kind of want to focus around here. The planes, obviously, I did do the planes like that because that was easier to do. Anyway, good time. I would play, it might be a little while before I do the whole beach scenario again. I think it might be fun to design the scenario like it's in GTS to try the 21st Panzer attack. Maybe it would just be this part of the map. I don't even know what part it would be, but that could be interesting. It could also be a struggle if you have to go through this bocage, because you don't get to exploit, you don't get to overrun. So that really hinders that. We fortunately didn't have to get down here into the heavy bocage, so I didn't have to mess with that. So that was cool. I mean, McMurray did, but he basically road marched into these hexes because no Germans were down there. I don't think. We didn't even give Whitman a chance to get down there. So he's not a big name you hear about in our world. Good stuff. Enjoyable game. I would give it a shot. I mean, I would play this with a couple, 2 or 3 guys or 2 or 3 people because it's a lot to move. I don't know how fast you could play this though, because it was taking me 2.5 hours there at the beginning per turn. Or was it more than that? Was it 4? Oh gosh, I don't remember what it was now. I think it was 4. Yeah, it was 4 hours per turn. But then, McMurray helped we got 4 turns done in one day. We were blasted after that. But we were going faster than that. Obviously, there's 2 of us working this stuff. Okay, I've rambled on a long time. Good times, Allied victory. We'll see let's go see how the other guys are doing. Click those links, and McMurray's video should be up here too for the day, if he did one. So, all right, that's that. We'll talk to you.